Hey there guys, and welcome back to NIMBY Rails. Between episodes I've done quite a bit actually. I've built a lot of track up towards Manchester. I've not put any routes on it yet, as you can see. It's not a lot of services, but the tracks are all in up to Manchester and to Liverpool, and I have added some of the rest of the Wirral line services, so New Brighton, Ellesmere Port and Chester. They're all running, and I've left the game running for a couple of hours so they can bed in and sort of get into the city centre. It does mean people from Liverpool now, they still can't get an express service, but they don't have to come down this hourly train to Bidston. They can get Merseyrail down to Chester and get, they can go on to Avanti from Chester in fact, so they can get into London reasonably quickly from there. Today we are going to look at connecting Manchester and Liverpool together, most likely with this line. I've got it as far as Hunts Cross because that's where Merseyrail ends. So we'll be building along into Manchester today, if I find it on Open Railway Maps. Okay, first stop is Halewood, which I interpret is sort of here-ish. It looks like there used to be a triangle of track here, and the other two sides of the triangle are no longer there, but potentially this was a 4-platform station. So they had another 2 platforms here onto this side of the triangle, maybe. I have no idea really. Then we've got How Green. Hoff Green? It's not the last one. Could be either Ho or How though. So this line is only really operated by Northern and East Midlands Railway, as far as I can tell. I think Northern operate a couple of services an hour down here between Liverpool and Manchester. East Midlands is 1 an hour. I think it's the train to Norwich comes down here, which even after I've built this bit of line I still can't get in because it goes via Sheffield, which I haven't built yet. So no matter how much track I build, I still can't get that last train to Norwich in. It's still missing. Sankey for Penketh, where is that? Where is that? Is it here? No, it's really not here. It might be here. Looks like it's there. Sankey for... I've left the game running, so it's a bit laggy. I could probably pause it. Might be a good idea. There we go. Now it runs a bit better. Then we've got Warrington West and Warrington Central. So... the Open Railway Maps does have Warrington West, but not marked clearly, so that was a bit awkward to find. It is sort of here-ish by the looks. Actually, that's really awkward to tell. Okay. I think it's here. There's literally nothing on the OpenStreetMaps a template that we have in NIMBY Rails to tell me that. And those roads look a bit different as well, but that's the best I can do for it. Then Warrington Central is... the Warrington avoiding line has been removed, which is a bit weird. Normally you don't remove an avoiding line, but fair enough. So yeah, the avoiding line went straight across. You can see here where it sort of went, and then it crosses, that's the West Coast Main Line, and joins back on over here. The current line goes down here to Warrington Central. And I guess you do want to keep, if you're going to only keep one line, you probably want to keep the one with the Central City Station on it, but to be fair, I'm not sure freight trains really use this line anymore, so I guess there's that. Maybe the avoiding line really wasn't worth the maintenance costs. I can't pretend to know. It's not like I live in the area or work for Network Rail, so could be any number of reasons. Also, I've no idea when it was removed. It could have been removed, quite possibly, Beeching Cuts. Birchwood here. There are more stations along this line than I thought there were, so we might not actually get a service in today. We might just build the route and I'll put the service in between sessions. Depends how long this takes. Earlham. presumably up here somewhere. At this point, we have crossed the proposed route for HS2, which, unlike Crossrail, I am not intending to build currently. Crossrail's in a unique situation where the route is built, and testing is now happening on it. Like they're testing a service, so it is imminently going to be opened. Where imminently is still like next 12 months sort of thing. But HS2, however, they've only just started clearing construction sites. I think one of the tunnels might have been started being bored, but that's pretty much it. So it's a bit of a different situation there. If the track was in place and it just wasn't getting a service yet, I might put it in, but the track is not in place, so it can wait the potentially 8 years until that service actually starts. And down here we have Urmston. Sure. I'm going for 200 metre stations again. I seem to have fallen back into this. I did 200 metre stations back when I started playing, and then I had issues where trains were way shorter than that, and then also way longer than that in some places. And then the game changed how it measured distances, and everything was twice the length that it used to be, which was probably more accurate, to be fair. And then, yeah, so that all my old stations are 400 metres. The ones I build now are 200 metres, which felt short to begin with, but actually is reasonable sort of lengths. I found something when I was building off camera yesterday. One of the stations, probably, I think it was one of the Merseyrail stations, weirdly. I'm building Merseyrail platforms at 150 metres. The trains are shorter than that, even if I were to be able to do 6-car trains, and I'm not. I can only do 3 cars. The trains are shorter than that, yet one of the platforms seemed to be sort of 300 metres long. Manchester United Football Ground is an awkward one. It's sort of off to the side of the main line. Technically, I think this station is now closed or doesn't get a service. Pre-COVID, it was like 2018, I think. The platform was becoming too dangerous, and so it was agreed to stop serving the station. It was only served on match days anyway, and it was too dangerous to continue serving it. I meant to be above that bit of grass. I want to be up here. So let's move the station so that I can get to that position. And bring this up as well. Down, there we go. I have some points here across into the platform. There's a yard here. I might build that off camera. We'll see if I remember. I can't bother to do it now because that's actually quite complicated. It's quite a large yard, all things considered. And I want to get the track done so we can maybe get a service in. So that's what I'm going to prioritise. That station's at a weird angle. Maybe if I try and do that, works a little better. I mean, the trains aren't going to be going too fast down here, so it doesn't really matter if there's some slow speeds. And continuing down, it's now pretty much just connect the stations together. While we're still in Manchester, they're very frequent, but I think after Flixton it became less frequently stopped, I guess, would be the terminology. I have literally made that up off the top of my head. There we go, got there eventually. I'm not half asleep. Everything's perfectly fine, clearly. And viaduct into the station. Continue on past out of Earlham. And where are we going? Down there. I think we do go just in a straight line. Out of interest, I've not missed a station just after Earlham, have I? The next one, I have. I've missed Glazebrook. I'm going to interpret Glazebrook's here. I was thinking it looks like there should be a station there. Okay. Well, now that I have Glazebrook, we come out. and we just have to try and get it to connect to there. Then we continue on in our nice straight line down to Birchwood, and out Birchwood round the pond to Padgate. Out of Padgate. This is one of the oldest lines in the UK, if I remember correctly. I think it's one of the first ones that opened. So everything's built very straight. Curves weren't really a thing. Can I get into there nicely? That'll do. It's not the best, but saves me building a viaduct, so in that sense. That's where I think we go over the West Coast Main Line. So I will viaduct this now. Not least because I think the WCML might have some junctions there and possibly even be 4 tracks, so trying to make that the bridge rather than this one would just be ridiculous. That I've made the viaduct longer just because I feel like if the grass is there, maybe that's because it's in some sort of cutting and the bridge is still on a bridge, maybe. I have no idea. I have this route in Train Simulator. I could have gone and done some research beforehand, but no. That would require more free time than I have. Okay, I have to viaduct across that road as well. Realistically, I think this line is in a cutting, and so all these would be going underneath the roads, really. But it doesn't make sense to go into a tunnel just to go underneath a road. I'd rather viaduct it and be completely wrong. It's not like there's contours to worry about, so... Continuing on, Widnes. And How Green. And over the dual carriageway, and there's a little stream there that I can't get across. So we'll just do that. I can get across that one, which is wider, but there you go. Into Halewood. And then we're getting towards the end now. So we come down to Hunts Cross. Only that platform, the other one's a bay. There we go, done. That did not actually take as long as I thought. Yes, you can see it's a very straight line apart from the curve in Warrington. Okay, I've looked at the service pattern, the current service pattern, and decided which train I want to put in today. Northern's currently an orange sort of colour. Not quite that orange. Copy. I think it's an orange colour. I mean, yeah, it is orange. Okay, 5, and we are running Northern trains, Liverpool to, I think it's MAA. I'm wrong. It's MIA, Manchester Airport. I don't know where the I has come from. The second letter of airport. It's a weird one. Okay, I want to add stops. I was fixing a different route earlier, so I had it on add waypoints instead. But I think that's the wrong place to be coming out of. I think I want to be coming out of down here. Because I need to be in this platform of Edge Hill, I would assume. Maybe. It's a bit weird, I don't really understand how Edge Hill works. We don't stop at Edge Hill. Okay, that helps matters, in fact, because I didn't think that those platforms were used. We stop at Liverpool South Parkway, is what we do. And then Hunts Cross. Not Hunts Cross, we skip Hunts Cross. The next stop is Warrington West, which is all the way over here. Then Warrington Central. Then Birchwood. That's not that. That one's Birchwood. Then Manchester Oxford Road, so all the way into Manchester. Which is this one. I don't know which platform we would use at Manchester Oxford Road, but we'll go into this one. Manchester Piccadilly. Maldeth Road, which is down here. East Didsbury. Weirdly, it's Maldeth Road and East Didsbury are Monday to Saturday only, not Sunday, and some trains call it Gatley instead of East Didsbury, but we'll just go with the normal pattern. And then into Manchester Airport. And back we go. So it's sort of an express service from Liverpool to the airport, I gather. We don't do Deansgate, we go straight to Birchwood. I don't know why it does Birchwood. Is that really that major a place? I understand Warrington, but Liverpool South Parkway. There we go. Now, this is operated by 195s, which I think I have. I do. That's helpful. How long do I want it? I'm going to go with a 3-car set, or am I? I don't know, because it's an airport express service, so maybe 5 cars would be nice. We'll go 5 cars. You'd anticipate it in real life to be quite a busy service because it's the express service to the airport. Whether it is or not is a different matter. And then it runs hourly. Are we serious? I mean, that suggests I want 3 trains and have a 55-minute turnaround. Can I get that down to below an hour? Yeah, if I go down to 35 seconds, that should be sufficiently below. So now I only need to clone it once. Clone, there we go. I click play. And we've got the first service into Manchester. So, that's all for today. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.